Thanks so much, Robert. Looks like a lot of fun. New at 5, in addition to celebrating the country's Independence Day this 4th of July, the White House is also celebrating President Trump's big legislative victory. Erica Brown is at the White House where the president just signed the bill into law.
This 4th of July, President Trump went golfing hours before he's set to sign into law the massive tax cut and spending bill Congress narrowly passed Thursday.
I was a little skeptical we would be able to get this done by July 4th, but here we are. The president's going to sign the bill this evening, and that's a great testament to all the people who worked so hard on it.
The legislation increases spending for border security and defense and extends Trump's 2017 tax cuts.
I think it's very popular. It does many things, but one of them is the biggest tax cuts in our country's history. And that alone makes it very popular.
It also makes steep cuts to safety net programs, including SNAP, the Food Assistance Program, and Medicaid. The bill will also add more than $3 trillion to the deficit over the next decade, according to the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office. While President Trump is celebrating a key domestic win, ending the war in Ukraine remains a challenge. The president spoke with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky by phone Friday morning, a day after his call with Russian President Vladimir Putin. In a social media post Friday, Zelensky said the two leaders discussed air defenses and agreed to work together to protect Ukraine's skies. Overnight, Russia hit Ukraine with a barrage of drone and missile strikes just hours after Trump's call with Putin. The president said after the call that he was very disappointed with the conversation and he didn't think Putin was looking to stop the fighting. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
Ukrainian officials say Russia launched 550 drones and missiles in the offensive. It was the largest aerial assault since the war began. Also in this budget bill, money to move the Space Shuttle Discovery from the Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum here to Texas, the Space Center Houston. NASA's Johnson Space Center managed the shuttle program, but did not get one of the shuttles when they were retired in 2011. The bill includes $85 million to move the shuttle, but the Smithsonian estimates that will cost more than $325 million. The Department of Homeland Security is preparing to cut 75% of the staff tasked with developing and sharing threat intelligence with state and local partners. A source says this will reduce the Office of Intelligence and Analysis by about 750 people. DHS says it is removing redundant roles or those working on non-critical programs. Some Democratic lawmakers warn these cuts could create dangerous and unnecessary security gaps.